back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. T.I. is checked in for Los Angeles. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Here's Turner. Great touch on the 16-footer. Turner's got his second basket of the game. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Nurkic is out there with the Minu, and it's Turner in at the 3 slot. Trailblazers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Minu the pass to Lillard. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Curry's checked in for Portland. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. McCollum with the screen for Curry. McCollum outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 16 points for C.J. McCollum. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. At the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Clark, a favorite topic of yours. Great rebounders, glass eaters as you call them. Who's the best at creating those important second chance opportunities for his team?
Well, a couple of guys stand out for me in that regard, Kevin. DeAndre Jordan is terrific. Enes Kanter, probably, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the league, Enes Kanter. I mean, he goes and gets it in his area, out of his area, through guys, over them. Man, he's a terrific offensive rebounder. And I'd throw Anthony Davis in there, too. I think he does a great job on the defensive glass and gets his share of offensive boards as well.
To the paint. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Curry. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Offensive rebound. No good from Beasley.
Looked like he rushed the layup to me. I mean, the defense was late on contesting that one.
Rondo against Curry. On the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. McCollum, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Harris kicks to Alston. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Curry against Rondo. Curry dishes to McCollum. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. The basket good off the assist from Corey Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
There's a screen by Collins. Back to Curry. To halt the run, it doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Collins setting the big for McCollum. Over James. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 20 points for C.J. McCollum.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, he knew he had him beat, Greg. I mean, that was clear. Took advantage of the space he had and then calmly and quietly drained it from the mid-range. That's good basketball.
And the Trailblazers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Puts it up from 15. He can't hit that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Here's Harris. The shot's good. Alston making the play. Alston's got his 5th assist in this one.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for LeBron. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo.
The former Wolverine Stauskas, a pure shooter with deceptive athleticism and a high ceiling. This guy has a lot of room to continue to grow.
Harris inside the line. Again, Los Angeles. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Harkless with the screen for Curry. Here's McCollum. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. McCollum's got 9 points in the quarter.
Very well executed pitch to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
McGee is screen on McCollum. AI right side. Another shot. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 13.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Love the fact that Ball can use his lift to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was...
Is checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Harris. Here's Alston. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Alston's got 12 points here in the second half. And for Portland, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. We've got Caldwell Pope, Wagner out there with AI. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Stevenson in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Outside for Curry, 6 to shoot. Screen by Nurkic. Goes up on the wing. Portland again, missing.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
And it's Stevenson missing. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's a good screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Alston. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
To the paint, here's Nurkic, and he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
A different look now for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Aminu. Harkless comes in for Turner. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Seth Curry. Rondo passes to Alston. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. 34 points for AI.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. That's a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Los Angeles has won 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And here's Portland. Now here's Harkless. Stauskas dishes to Harkless. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Portland no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's the screen. Off the pick. Alston can't get it to go. And for Portland, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Harkless. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Rondo gets to Alston. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Lillard misses.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Alston passes to McGee. Back to Alston. We're hearing more players and coaches express their political beliefs, their social concerns, trying to, in a positive way, affect change, Clark.
And Kevin, I applaud it, respect it, admire it, and can't get enough of it. As long as players and coaches are well informed about that, which they talk about, and most of the NBA guys are. And I think it's important that wherever we are in life that we use our platforms to express our views. That's part of what being a citizen of this country is about. So I don't think you necessarily compartmentalize your life. If there are issues that are dear to you, that you want to speak out on and educate yourself about, then you use your platform for that purpose while performing your job, which just happens to be playing NBA basketball or coaching NBA basketball.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
And you know, he was really important today. Integral, taking and making shots time and time again.
Rondo kicks to Alston. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 39 points for AI.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Back to Stauskas. Collins, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard way outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
And good that time.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it. And that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. obviously he didn't get the message.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
So my old coach used to talk about these sandwiches, and I feel like I could go for one of those right now.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey, this is Shaq.
And that's going to do.
You go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. The fans are filling the seats in Orlando, the site of our broadcast, and where the Magic will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. For the Lakers, they come in off a win in their last game against the Trailblazers at Moda Center. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good. Looking.
Magic. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, fortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Two teams that can pour it on from beyond the arc. Great long-range shooters, Doris. Do you think the NBA's become too reliant, perhaps, upon the three?
Listen, I love teams that can pour on the points, right? We're all excited when the game is high-scoring. But one thing I would say, Kevin, is there are certain teams in the league whose best player is a back-to-the-basket center. And if that's the case, that player and that team should be able to flourish in their skill set. The San Antonio Spurs come to mind with Marcus Aldridge. So as much as we've opened up the perimeter game, I think it is equally important that the officials do a good job making sure back-to-the-basket centers can have their day in the sun as well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with Harris. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Fournier against Harris. Gordon with the screen for Augustine. The pass to Isaac. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Gordon missing. Here's Los Angeles now. From deep, James. And he's good on the three ball. James has got 5 points so far.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Just really unselfish there. Harris is someone who knows when one of his guys is wide open.
Stolen by Ball. One-on-one here. In the corner, it's James. And another basket for the Lakers.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Vucevic, a screen on Ball. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ball. And the shot is long.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Now, here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got his first bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. McGee with the block. Augustine against Ball. Augustine with the steal. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. In the corner, it's Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. The Magic again can't hit. Lakers leading by 9. 11 feet away. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Ball.
Man, hard to believe. Already, they're staring at a double-digit lead, and we've just gotten started.
Boy, they have come out strong. They've controlled the pace, asserted their will. Wow.
Well, there's a ton to talk about Lonzo Ball, but if you focus just on what he brings to an offense, there's a lot to like.
Yeah, I mean, he just sees so much on the floor. I mean, he sees all the cuts and angles, both offensively and defensively. And we know his shot will be a work in progress, but it shows some improvement and consistency the second half of last year. And for all the circus that can surround ball off the court, you forget that he is already an elite playmaker in the NBA.
McGee is screen on Augustine. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Ball dishes to LeBron. It's Kuzma top the key. Kuzma with the screen for Ball. Pocket 6. Over Augustine. Ball with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Augustine against Ball. Vucevic a screen on Ball. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 11. Now Augustine, 11 points last game. Outside Gordon. And Fournier kicks to Augustine. Gordon with the screen for Augustine. No good on the shot. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
You're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys they need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defense without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. See if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with most early on.
Yeah, they're looking for a controlled, patient offense today, and the key to that will be shot selection.
Well, I think that means they need everyone being decisive out there. Make strong, quick decisions at the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Jonathan Simmons subbed in for Evan Fournier. Ball, the pass to McGee. Great D that time from Vucevic.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Simmons dishes to Gordon. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Corey Harris. Lakers leading by 8. LeBron with a screen on Simmons. Harris loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Harris has got his first basket of the night. Orlando's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Bamba setting the pick for Augustine. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon hit the top.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Lakers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And the Magic last season, Doris, suffered on offense due to a lack of outside shooting.
And it wasn't the number of threes, Kevin. They took a good percentage of shots from 3. The bottom line was the percentage from those shots wasn't very good. Too many players putting up a handful of threes per game that just weren't consistent from that distance.
And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Orlando making some changes. Ross comes in for Gordon, and it's Grant in for Augustine. The Lakers also making some changes. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Harris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Boy, the vertical is eye-popping. Jonathan Simmons, what a finish.
And Jonathan Simmons, the explosive wing player, went undrafted but has earned a spot in the NBA after a strong couple of years in the G League. Now he's established himself as a potent offensive player.
That's good from Simmons. And for Simmons, when he was in the G League, he developed, Greg, his playmaking.
Yeah, spent some time at point guard at that level, and I think it helps him in terms of finding ways to create shots for himself. He's definitely at his best when the ball is in his hands. Not so much a spot-up player, but he can create offense for a team in a hurry. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Alston passes to LeBron. Fires for three, and he knocks it down. Good-looking three there from Alston. Alston's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Grant against Rodman. Grant kicks to Simmons. Here's Vucevic. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, they know not to leave him open for mid-range, and they're all over him on that shot.
And AI throws it down.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Now here's Ross, looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, now you're going to have to tone down the level of aggressiveness on the defensive end. That's his second foul, and we're not even at
Terrence Ross, Doris, one of the more athletic wingmen in the league.
Right, Kevin. This guy's got great reach and frame for the position he plays, and he's always been able to dazzle at times, but he can also disappear. So this guy's got to find that ability to get involved and stay active.
Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about, and seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin? It can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake. And obviously, that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So, listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. And it's Isaac into the three. That's who's out there for Orlando. Fournier into the lane. Passes to Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Fournier.
And they may be leaning a little too heavy on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Here's Alston. Again, Los Angeles.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
There's the screen. Augustine with it. AI picks him up. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Orlando.
And they've got really good balance here. I mean, the three ball hadn't been the strongest weapon today for them, but I'd say keep the dose just about the same. Don't change the recipe. When you've got that open shot, you got to take it.
Gordon a screen. Charity stripe shot.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
2 minutes, less than 2. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for the Magic. Gordon kicks to Simmons. Fournier in the corner. There's the pick. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Orlando moving the ball around. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
And it's Orlando's ball. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Augustine with it, now guarded by Ball. Harris against Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Kuzma. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it. Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
They set the pick. Ball against Fournier. Here's Alston. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Alston's got 80% average from deep tonight, making 4 of 5. Woke loose and stolen by AI. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Ball's running.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Vucevic a screen on Ball. Pass to Vucevic. They can't stop the run with that one.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Ball against Augustine. They get a hand on it. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Isaac. Simmons checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Jared Grant in for Augustine. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. AI comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Harris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. LeBron James is out there with Beasley. And it's Alston in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Ross hits the 3-point foul. Ross has got 7 now in this quarter. Rondo against Ross. James in the post. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
Simmons passes to Bamba. Here's Grant. That one wide left.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach. They can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Screen by Simmons. Grant kicks to Simmons. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Good on the shot. Simmons got 5 points so far.
This guy's such a physical player. Even when you put contact on Jonathan Simmons, he keeps his momentum and focus. Boy, what a journey for Jonathan Simmons, gentlemen, right? This guy is undrafted. He comes up through the G League and now has proven to be a quality NBA player.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Simmons credits his time with the Spurs doors for molding him into the player that he is today.
Well, I think specifically Simmons improved on the defensive end of the floor. This guy would get some tips and watch Kawhi Leonard play. You can see that in the rugged tenacity on the defensive end.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the...
Really?
Yo.
Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
The Magic shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Grab the pass to Gordon.
Who, me? I'm in my career game.
And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wasted no time on that one. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grant kicks to Gordon. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Gordon a screen. Step back shot. Almost, but it rolls out. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Here's Alston. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Gordon inside.
You know, we can get lost in LeBron's offensive skills. His defense is...
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're
Be strong with it down here. Get good.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Martin is out there with Moscow. Then there's Grant. Then there's Gordon. And it's a 1-2 in at the shooting guard position. That's us out there for Orlando. Outside Gordon. And stolen by AI. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances.
James the Jet.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James
He didn't pass it to me. I'm the best player on the team.
Himself, but of his teammates. The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
Wagner, he's checked in for the Lakers. Not a lot to be happy about with the Magic last season, but they did see some improvement in some of their players.
You know what, Guys like Evan Fournier and other wings also continue to develop their games. If there was one silver lining for a very difficult season, that would have to be it.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers. And that one drops.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
Moskov passes to Grant. Gordon a screen, 6 to shoot. To the inside. Rejected by Alston. Takes the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Grant outside. And stolen by AI. Grant against Caldwell Pope. Alston. Oh, good with the triple. Magic shooting a future 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Grant outside. Martin with the screen for Grant. Down low. And finished off by Martin.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And now Orlando on the break. And stolen by AI. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Alston. Los Angeles with another miss. Gordon with no one around. They get it again.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy the break.
Kept alive. Here's Wagner. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity. Ball against Augustine. Here's Alston. The good-looking shot from the wing. Alston's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
And they're on the break. Again, Los Angeles.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Picked by Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Augustine. Gordon with a screen on Ball. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
AI outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists now.
Are you ready in 3 minutes?
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gordon the pass to Vucevic. Right on the bucket.
Well, first game, the jump shot. Vucevic, a capable scorer who loves taking over on the offensive end.
Hart kicks the ball. And a wide open look for AI. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Our offenses, Doris, initiate that high pick and roll offense, which is so fun to watch. Which ball handlers are putting that play for you if you were on the sideline.
Come on now, there are some master manipulators in the pick and roll. Let's begin with the great James Harden. We'll begin with his teammate Chris Paul. Steph Curry. You give Steph Curry options to read the pick and roll, he's going to make the right choice. There are a lot of guys who can manipulate the defense in a pick and roll, but those 3 are at the top of my list.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Augustine passes to Gordon. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Right wing, pulls it up. And Alston with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Gordon with the screen for Augustine. He feeds it to Gordon. Good.
Well, tremendous understanding right there of Aaron Gordon. In the pick and roll, using size and quick thinking. Nice.
AI outside. Shot from the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop. Olsen's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You about to be upstairs?
The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
And Simmons kicks to Ross. Gordon a screen. And stolen by AI.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
Boy, what a tremendous display of offensive firepower. It mattered not the size, the type of defender they put on him. He made easy work of it.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Martin's checked in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Grant in for Augustine.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Lakers with the ball. Ball kicks to Alston. Takes a 3. Birch grabs the board. That free throw missing. And he can't hit the second. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And yet, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what the fans came to see.
Well, they took the crowd completely out of this game, and when you get a lead like that, it's sort of deflating for the home crowd. What a solid victory on the road.
Here's Simmons. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, wow, what you all did tonight, what a display of offense. What got into you to produce this performance? You know, it's
all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop player, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And looking at Los Angeles, they've definitely been generating momentum. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. And most folks watching tonight know that AI racked up 50 last time out. Kennedy's on the short list of rookies to ever do that.
Yes, 2 guys coming up. Randy James, remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Lefty,
Yes.
great guard, and Allen Iverson, the other AI. And, both scored 50 as rookies. I don't know anyone that in my vicinity that's ever scored 50.
Ernie, it's terrible
As a
that
rookie.
it's terrible that a guard only talks about guards. He doesn't realize that there's a big man that scored 53 versus Minnesota.
As a rookie?
As a rookie.
As a rookie.
But anyway, main thing is AI. You can't sit back.
No, main thing is as a rookie.
And you just gotta stay hungry. Me.
You sure?
You?
Your second year.
Me.com.
You
First
did
year.
not get
Yes, I did.
53 as a rookie.
Yes, I did.